President Trump has been in the news lately. Um, and of course, we're getting ready for the 2024 presidential race. And so, of course, President Trump has been in the news recently over the past few months for um, the recent indictments that he's been charged on. Um, Things about secret documents and whatnot. At least they got Hunter Biden this time. At least they stopped sweeping that under the rug. But anyway, we're focusing on President Trump right now. So he has been in the news for saying that he will not participate in the Republican presidential debates. And so when I heard that, I mean, that took me by surprise. Probably took a lot of other people by surprise, or maybe some were expecting it. But definitely took me by surprise because he's participated in the past presidential debates and he did excellent in them. He's a great orator. He's a great debater. And so I'm kind of torn with his decision not to participate in these presidential debates. And the reason is because, first of all, the presidential debates are a critical part of the election process um, for several important reasons. One of them is it gives the voters and the public, um, it informs them on what issues are important to the candidates, where they stand on certain things like immigration, um, education, the economy, things like that, jobs. So, yeah, President Trump, he's done great in the past debates. And I'm going to read an article by Al Jazeera because I don't understand, um, I don't really completely understand why he's choosing to like opt out. Um, but anyway, back to the reasons why the debates are important. Another reason why it was said that it gives lesser known candidates more, like it makes them more well known. Like if they're struggling in the polls, it kind of like uh, like boost the attention. It makes them more well known to the public and to the voters, um, which could help them in the polls. So for President Trump, he really, I mean, he meets both of those criteria. He's already very well known over the country, all over the world. Pretty much everybody knows who he is. They know like what he believes in, his political beliefs, and things of that nature. And as far as his polls, those have been strong too. I mean, he's the top Republican GOP uh, presidential candidate right now, and he has been, ever since he ran for president. Uh, so yeah, he's still in the lead. Uh, the numbers show that. So he's a strong candidate, and so yeah, he meets those criteria. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this article soon. I'm not sure. So that's why I said I'm kind of torn between like, I mean, I've always supported him, but I'm not sure if this is the wisest decision. Like I said, like the debates are pretty critical in the presidential election, and even though people know who he is and he's in the lead in the polls, um, and he's getting a lot of support, um, I don't know like if this will hurt his chances. I mean, he's already running, but I don't know if this will like disqualify him. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how this works. I should know how this works because I want to be president someday, and um, I'm technically a political scientist because I have two political science degrees. I guess that makes me a political scientist, but yeah, I should know this, but I'm not sure if not participating in the presidential debates just automatically disqualifies a candidate from the race. I hope that's not in President Trump's case. I did like see some snippets about why he chose this. So it said he was quoted saying that the public already knows me or something to that effect, and that's why he's doesn't feel like he has to debate. I believe that it's deeper than that. From what I've seen in past debates, the moderators are always interrupting him, always like trying to villainize him, and so are the other candidates. They're like, constantly attacking him. Um, and I think he gets that all the time from the media and some of the public too, and a lot of other people. So, but I've specifically seen that in the debates, and so they're really not fair to him in the debates. Um, uh, I mean, even as far as the questions, some of the questions aren't, that feel like they're attacking him too. Um, so yeah, I think that could also play a part in his decision. Um, so I really can't fault him for that. That's why I'm saying like I'm on the fence. That's the reason why I'm kind of supporting understanding his decision because in the past, even though he's done great in the debates in the past, they just really haven't been in his favor and fair toward him. Um, but yeah, I'm not on the same at the same time I'm not supporting that because I just like I said, I'm afraid this is gonna get him disqualified. It has been said that people are saying like he's afraid all these indictments and charges against him and all the legal stuff he's been caught up in for the past several months. That's why he's choosing not to attend the debates because of that, and the spotlight will be put on him. Then he'll have to answer to all of that uh, if he chooses to attend. That will be brought up. So it's been said that's why he doesn't want to attend. I don't think so. I think he's been doing pretty well in defending himself so far. He's always been doing well and defending himself. I mean, he went through two impeachments and he's beaten those. So I'm sure this is nothing to him because impeachment is pretty big, probably even bigger than what he's facing right now. But or maybe not, or I don't know. But he's obviously facing a lot more charges now. But I believe he'll get through those charges. Um, just like I believe that. Well, I'm hoping that he'll be elected president this time. He wasn't last time. I'm gonna vote again this time. Ensure my vote is counted because I really want to see him be elected this time in 2024. But until then, keep supporting him, just like always, because this hasn't been any reason for me not to. And yeah, I don't know about the debate thing. I don't know. I said I was going to read this article by Al Jazeera. Because I don't want to read any articles that might be biased towards him. Let me see. But yeah, do I have anything else to add about it? I don't think so. So far, I'm leaning towards. I don't know. It's hard. I want to say I don't. I want to see him participate in debate just because I like seeing him, fight back against all the opposition. I like the way he speaks. I like the way he, expresses himself on not just political views, but just, I mean, just like defending himself and just I don't know. I just believe he's a great speaker, and I would like to see him attend these debates. But it's up to him. And if he doesn't, if he ultimately decides not to attend this debate or future presidential debates, I am still going to vote for him because he has his reasons, and it's not going to hurt him as far as me choosing not to vote for him because yeah, I will. Um, that's not a bad thing because like I said, I've cited my own reasons why I think that he's choosing not to because this is not fair towards him. The debates aren't fair towards him. So yeah, I'm still on the fence. I can't really decide either way, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Doesn't look like he's going to attend this one though, and I think they said the first Republican debate is this week, or I think on the 23rd. I think I'm not sure. That's what I saw. Let me read this article. It says Trump confirms won't join this week's Republican presidential debates. Former president, who faces several court cases, claims he is so well known among the public he does not need to participate. That's what I was saying earlier. Former United States President Donald Trump, the frontrunner for the Republican nomination in the 2024 presidential election, has confirmed he will not join this week's Republican primary debates. Trump has for months suggested he would skip Wednesday night's debate. Okay, I think that's this Wednesday, the 23rd, in the Midwestern city of Milwaukee. I think that's close to me. Maybe I could go over there if I wanted to. I'm in Chicago, so. Arguing that he was well known among the U.S. public, so it did not make sense to give his Republican rivals a chance to attack him. See, that's what I was saying. Like, I didn't even read this article, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I kind of know where his head is at, because I've known him like as not personally, obviously, I've never met him personally, but like I've gotten a sense of knowing him over the years based on what I've seen through him through the public spotlight or whatever you want to call it. So I kind of know where his head is at. I know what he's feeling right now. On Sunday, a CBS poll showed he was the preferred candidate for 62% of Republican voters, with his closest rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, at 60%. The other candidates, well, that's a pretty large margin. I'm not sure how he's close. If he's President Trump is 62%, DeSantis is 16%. Math really isn't adding up, but okay. Pretty large margin. But moving on, the other candidates in the party's race for the nomination had less than 10% support. Okay. The public knows who I am and what a successful presidency I had, Trump said on his Truth Social platform, citing issues such as energy, border security, and military. I will therefore not be doing the debates. Okay, I kind of agree, but I still believe probably be in his favor to do them. The New York Times reported last week that Trump had sat for a taped interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. And I think he was canceled on Fox News, fired from Fox News. But he's in an interview with him, which was expected to be posted online on Wednesday in a bid to upstage his rivals. Trump's absence from this week's debate could leave DeSantis the focus of attacks from other candidates looking to position themselves as the primary alternative to the former president. Other candidates include former Vice President Mike Pence, traitor, He is a traitor, though. He's